Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Very Sky Riddley's video blog. I'm dilating, as you can see. First of all, my disclaimer: no uploading, downloading, distributing, copying, using my videos for any nefarious purposes, shape, or form, or using it for any reason other than being on Facebook. YouTube. If it's on YouTube, it stays there. If you try to use it for any other purpose, I will sue your ass because I have a copyright. Thank you very much. And yeah, your ass will be sued. So for some of you out there wondering what's going on, I've had a busy fucking day yesterday. I still got some stuff I gotta fill out and put in the mailbox, but I've been so freaking busy this morning that, like yesterday, for example, I got up and, it's been hectic, last, yesterday, and then, I thought it was going good, and then, we had some problems again, with, the beautiful Chloe Spice, and, well, I'll get to that first, or I'll get to that last. So anyways, I go to the library, and, I basically get my business done, check in with the game guy. He says, oh, well, here's the games, they're shipping you right away, the rest you can get on your credits, thank you for your business. He cleared everything up, and then this morning, I gotta get over to the library, but anyways, they're not open yet, so, anyway, so, last night, I, decided, to, relax, and then I came home, and, the reason I came home is, we get stopped from time to time from law enforcement, and usually they're polite. They're just like, today it was Animal Control law enforcement. He's like, hey, just make sure, is your dog registered? Yeah, Washington County, Oregon. Well, here's going to be registered. I'm going to go in a week. Turned around, gave the fucker the bird, and said, fuck you. I'm leaving fucking Saturday. You can't fucking do it. He looked at me and says, you're moving? I go, yes. I'm moving out. And I said, sorry, but I have a reason to do it, and it's freedom of speech. He just says, I'm not going to nail you for, I didn't know. I said, yeah, I'm moving, and I ain't coming back to this hellhole. Well, anyways, we just finally, he chuckled with me, because, he knows I'm not violent, or, I'm just like, why, and I gave him the log, and he goes, yeah, well, Floppy's exempt from licensing. In this county, they just want everyone fucking licensed because the city's fucking greedy. But anyways, the service animals are good. So what happened was we chuckled a bit, and he's like, make sure you take that she bear with you. Well, anyways, what happened after that was, and then he told me to make sure Moppy's not dragging his paws around in the 106-degree temperature on concrete. So I get home, and the war started. Finally, it ended last night when we ended up going to the hospital because she snapped. Literally snapped again. And we're this close to moving. And they basically laid down the law and said, if you come fucking back in here soon, right before you're moving, we're fucking involunteering you. And one of my neighbors came up there to check in on me, and the neighbor, being polite as polite can be, she basically was polite. She says, well, worst case scenario, I'll drive the truck. Well, here's what they said, and this is where I want to get technical. So I got all my business done, and she snapped. She goes, I need any video games that Rita didn't order me. And I said, Rita, did you order any? I said, well, she didn't give me her list, and she should snap that. But anyways, in the hospital, she's giving me by my birth name, and so they turned around and they started using Chloe's birth name. They said, how's that? And she's like screaming and yelling. And they said, then maybe you should have some respect. I don't respect a bastard with a badge. And it goes on and on and on. Finally, they got her calmed down. They said, hey, if you keep this up, we're fucking involunteering you. You're going to be fucking involuntary in Western State for fucking at least a year. Because we're just going to keep involunteering you. And she's like, you came in because he had to have an evaluation because of issues, and yet at the same time, you gotta fucking turn around and say, literally, the breakdown, And they're like, are you trying to make sure you get committed so you don't have to drive the truck? But then they said when you get out, you're going to have a less restrictive alternative, which means you're stuck in this fucking county for another 6 months. Just so you can be treated here in this county because you can't leave. And if you do leave, there'll be a court order to find you and put you back in there. And she's like, I'll just leave to another state. Well, they put that in her record that she's going to flee. So, if you ever got an LRA, they have to let the court know that she'll flee to Arizona or San Diego or, Kansas or, I threw that in there, TJ, just to be shits and giggles. We can get the idea. Chloe's mom are watching this. You understand what's going on. Now, Chloe's mom, for example, she ends up at your house and there was an LRA by court orders, courts basically say that you've been aided and abetted a fugitive even if you didn't. And they basically make sure that you basically suffer because you had Chloe there. So, that's the thing. Chloe's just like, well, I'll avoid you all you bastards. And, and so they had to make notes of it. But the thing is the mental people are not happy. I mean, look at it this way. She basically turns around. And I love Chloe dearly. And, basically going on and on and on. And then turned around and basically almost ripped the freaking the lady that does the involuntary and the guy basically turning around ripping them both a new one because she's like, I am not fucking borderline. I am, and she went and wanted to rip them new, and they're like, well, you act like it. Well, she just fucking went eight. She said, I am fucking autistic. I mean, literally, they had to restrain her because she had her fists out nearly almost level to the lady's eye. I mean, how did that play out? And the neighbor said the same threat was made to me, and Chloe's like, anything I did threw a pillow at Rita and her glasses when it flew across the room. They fucking deal. So, she's fucking strucky, and I understand. So they're basically put down that she's more of a likely, not borderline, but schizophrenic. And so she's fucking throwing the shit pit. I also talked to a couple people. Her letters are almost ready to be finished up and sent off so she can have her surgery by end of year. I've made a couple arrangements there. I gotta go and send some emails out today about it. But yeah, anyways, I gotta figure out, et cetera. So, with that, said, you have to do a full evaluation and so forth. And I already offered to pay the full price, for Chloe. So Chloe shouldn't be fucking bitching about, me being as they said, a bastard with a badge or an asshole with a badge. I mean, the way they basically said it, Rita's willing to pay, Rita's willing to do this. I have to pay some more money for a letter. But the thing is, she shouldn't fucking, it's sad that, you're sitting there and, she's making all these threats and they're just turning around and saying, keep it up, we're gonna fucking involuntary right before you move, and then you're fucking stuck here for 2+ years fucking in the county or more. You want that, keep it up. And she's just fucking sitting there trying to hold her tongue, literally going, they're not playing for, they're playing for keeps, and they're not fucking making a threat themselves. They're fucking saying, if you fucking get out of line, you're fucking being involuntary. Look at it. Literally, they basically said, you're not even taking care of yourself. You're not on your meds. She's like, well, you can't catch me. And then, again, she turns around. She tried to use her mom as a scapegoat now. Whose mom's watching this? She basically said that you think that your daughter's owed the world 5 trillion times over. I'm sorry to say it, but the world doesn't owe her shit. Right, TJ? You're gonna say amen, sister, because I know that one about you at least, but that mother. Owing the world, no. Listen, literally they should, and I'm finally gonna sit down, by the way, everyone, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna put together a couple of things soon. One of the things is my deposit coming back, we got that lined up. Today I want to let you know I got a fact I got put together. One of the facts is simple, and then it's going out to the electric company. Oh, I got to tell you that story after my rant, because I got a couple rants. So anyway, one of the things that the console, this emergency room, and this is the neighbors. They should mind their own fucking business. But they turned around and they said, "Hey, Rita, one of my friends, my stepsister's son, has like 6 phones, right? And he's like, I can give you a $500 phone, brand new in the box I don't use." And I go, "What's the catch? You got to get a card, SIM card. Set it up through AT&T. You got a prepaid phone. You're good to go for your travel. It's $45." So I'm sitting there thinking, all right, Chloe's like, no, they're not doing it because the guy's a criminal. He's a criminal. And that's the other thing. I mean, the lady basically said some people just say, they have families and something. They just like their current phones. So why fucking stockpile, so they get this and then they got another one and this one and that one. I mean, so it's like, I love Chloe dearly. You guys know this. So with me, it's funny as hell because you got to fucking sit there and wonder, So I love all of you. Okay. So the bottom line is that's one of the funny things. So on top of all of that, that was one of the triggers. The other trigger was the island. I mean, we're talking about islands, right? Moving to Hawaii or eventually, several other islands. And Chloe was talking about going to those little islands, that they have in California, like Monterey Island or Catalina Island or something, one of those like little tourist traps, right? She was talking about living on one of those. Well, one of the people said that you move out on these islands, whether, being transgendered, Rita could barely basically survive on her own on an island. You're just going to make things worse. She got snippy, and that's one reason why, it's talking about islands. And, me, we're heading out to Seattle area. I want to shout out to Jenna. Hey, boo. So, the main thing is, we were talking. So we got everything lined up. We're getting final part, done. And, I'm trying to get everything coordinated, and the neighbor, he's right, going along the mountain pass, you need a phone just in case. And so I'm really pondering it. But anyways, back to my story. So, between the video games and the outbursts and, literally, these people turn around and, if Miss Brooks is watching or Miss TJ or Gabby or Lexi or Chloe's mom, last night's visit basically turned around and basically they said that the whole ordeal with all of this is that it's not good to snap. And then on top of all of this, right, so she's sitting there making me stress, right? And she turns around and she said, "Well, I already told Rita yesterday she didn't go to the fucking food bank. When I drive the truck, I'm not hitting up any of the fucking stores. She can go fucking hungry. I'll make sure she goes hungry." The lady turns around and says, "That's fucking abuse right there. Put it in her chart." She's like, "Fuck you, fucking fat ass Twinkie eating bastards and bitches." Then the lady had to put that in there too. She was very aggressive. She's like, and they said, "Your mom must not have treated you. I'm a princess. I get away with what I want. And truly, I'm queen bee." Well, that's good and dandy, but you know what? They basically turned around and, we're planning this and this. So, in the end, she basically finally got released, but they just stacked it up against her again. She's like, "Do we have to call the police?" She's like, "No." I mean, literally, I love Chloe here. Literally. And then, and then on top of all of this, right, Chloe turns around and she's like, "Well, I hope Rita gets her business done tomorrow." That's why. Because If I don't get fish and chips with Rita, I'm gonna make sure she goes hungry. Again, that's right before they discharged her. So, I mean, literally, they're fucking seeing inside of her that if she doesn't get what she wants, like this, right? She puts it, here, say this is my head, she'll put it over. And, I mean, for example, everyone out there, including Chloe's mom, I just want Chloe's mom to shut up and listen because you need to know. I mean, and then on top of all this, Chloe's mom, Chloe's basically like, I just own the fucking cunt ass whore. Well, that's crazy, and Chloe's just, I don't know, but thing is Chloe's losing her fucking mind. Literally, she's fucking losing. I mean, going up there, and etc. And, and then, the whole thing about that. Then, when they finally said, hey, take a chill pill, I better get all that deposit in my bank account. She's talking about $900. The lady said, who paid it? Well, Rita, but it goes our apartment. Well, I turned around and said she didn't pay anything because I paid it, and by the time she got out there, my deposit was already paid. So I already made arrangements that money will either go into the bank and the bank of Terra, and Terra will basically cut money orders for me, which I gotta talk about. If you're listening to Dinky, you know what I'm talking about. Just cut the money orders, send stuff out, bankroll it over to the game store, and I'll just sit and buy games. So the other problem is basically what happened then was she turns around, and then over the whole thing about that, right? The whole thing about the food, because I didn't know food made. She basically decided not to be a complete bitch. She just plunked me in the wheelchair because I have to go. And it's like a long walk, and we're talking 106, 107. Moppy, of course, was there, and, they found out that when we're at the food bank, these people, I asked for a bottle of water for Moppy. Well, they gave me a bowl for him, and as soon as I got the bottle out, it was grabbed it, and then they finally replaced it, got me enough so he could have water himself. She's and so, she doesn't even think, so, and then, she turns around last night and she says, I'm not driving the truck. She doesn't get me a meal on the third. They said, so you're gonna go and pick up a truck, empty a storage shed, go to lunch, load a truck, go to dinner, and you better get fed. Well, yeah, because I'm driving the truck. If I don't, she can go fucking hungry. I won't stop it. Again, you know how the fucking thing is. It was like, I mean, you open mouth, insert foot, I'm just sitting there, like, quietly going. And then finally she said it again. But this time it had to do with, well, I hope she gets enough money on what she sells. Because she's gonna get tobacco, and I better get some tobacco. I'm going, you better get tobacco? You betcha? Out of me? They said Rita doesn't owe you shit. So it was just hilarious. I mean, they basically were like, they're basically putting it in that she, got the needy ass syndrome, Tara J, laugh all you wish, but it's some syndrome, that's where she clings to someone and she demands to be taken care of, and then she's basically saying, Timberlodge asked this, and she'd go to work, and they're going, why don't you get out your ass and do it now? Because we know this is a show. You're just trying to show you're mentally ill so you can get on your film. Well, anyways, they already put in the schizophrenic, so, and that will harm her chances anyways, but for surgery, but, you guys get the idea. It's fucking funny as hell. Now, I know a couple schizophrenics think that they had the surgery, but you guys get the idea. I'm just laughing my ass off because you got to picture this, basically, as they say, you reap what you sow or you sow what you reap. Well, how'd that play out when you open your mouth and insert your foot? You know, by the way, everyone, I'm just gonna fill this out real quick while I'm here talking to you. So yeah, anyways, you know, and then because they were using my middle name, you know, it was you know, first and last name, you know, it was funny. So it was hilarious because, you know, so anyways, trying to get used to everything, you know. Mm, 31st, trying to finish the electric company thing, you know. So I'll fix that. Alright, um, so we got everything done except for this. There. So that helps me be lazy a bit, you know, and then, you know, that felt, you know. So I will fax that information out today to the lady. So I got the electric company, thanks to their electric subsidy, so we get less on our rent. But you guys get the idea. So, you know, for Chloe's mom watching this, or, you know, you all, I gotta take a bath afterwards. You know, but I'm trying to get everything set up, you know. But yeah, anyways, it's just been a real hassle because, you know, having them threaten to involuntary. I mean, look, my neighbor basically had to get collateral damage they didn't even know about. That's why they basically plotted schizophrenia in my neighbor's son. I mean, they basically, you know, and she basically called my neighbor's son a criminal when the guy's got a good heart. I mean, yesterday he goes in and he pulls out all my weeds. He says, if you want to donate $10 before you leave, that's cool. You know, he went out and pulled all the weeds out on my back porch, swept my porch, did everything. He says, all you got to do is load up the fucking truck, you know. Yeah, I said, hey, I'll give you the 10, but yeah, what'd you charge to help fix the, you know, do the light thingies and the little tack marks? He said, no, I can do that, no problem. He says, that place will be there. You'll get your deposit back and some, he says, you know, when I get done with it. So, you know, I got him helping Chloe do that. Chloe, of course, you know, is, you know, doesn't want to pay, and it's like, hey, I mean, you know, I mean, all I gotta do is figure out the self-cleaning oven mechanism, you know, but, you know, we got this place set up, you know, and so, with Chloe, you know, it's, I love, Chloe dearly, you know, and, you know, but, you know, it was, um, you know, but yeah, she's getting to the point where she's actually, you know, they're basically not that. What they said was, you know, if you keep this up, we'll involuntary you. Then they will involuntary you. In the end, you might spend 10 months, 10 to 12 months in either eastern or western state. Then when you get out, you're under an LRA, which means 6 months minimum in the county that you were going to leave from. They said you have how long to move to? 5 days. 5 days. Can't you freaking calm down? I mean, look, they're basically saying, what is it? You're out of money? Well, I made money running out of food, blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting there trying to read, the Bible, and she's just, she's just like, you know. Yeah, it was funny because I love Chloe dearly. And this lady's looking at me like, if anyone is calm as a cucumber, and it's Rita. She's like, well, Rita did this, and, going on and on and on, and, saying, oh, Rita's the one that needs to be here, not me. And, my neighbor's son, they said, hey, yesterday in the morning and afternoon, Rita was getting yelled at by Chloe. Rita was saying, hey, why are you doing this in a calm, cool, collected voice? Chloe's saying that she was a calm, cool, but everything is, Rita wasn't raised right. Well, they put in that Chloe's mom that raised her right, correct. I mean, literally just trying to overthrow it in everyone else's face. Then she tried to do that to the hospital, the doctor and the clinics and everyone else, and they're basically saying, hey, look, we're the calm ones here. We're telling you how it's gotta be, and you're telling us that we're the ones that need to be in the hospital now. Look at Rita. She's basically sitting there, calm down, take the chill pill here. You're like, no, you need to take chill pill. You need to take chill pill. But in the end, you get the whole idea. She was rehearsing everything. They had to put that in, and they're like, she's basically, and it was funny as hell because it was just, I love Chloe Garrett, and it's just funny just seeing her try to reverse everything, and they're fucking putting it in the records. They're like, we're making this fucking case stronger, so if it does ever come to involuntary, wherever you're at, in the state of Washington, we got you by the ball, because if you're not fucking getting treatment, look, you're unstable. I wouldn't give an unstable person a second chance. And she wanted to fucking rip them in. And then she says, well, Rita's a man with a deformed past. And the lady is feared. Well, at least Rita got it through and she stayed. Wow, Rita's so fucking mental. She shouldn't be on disability. She should be in a group home. They turned around and said we'd be putting you in a group home, but at the same time, we can't get you on disability because you're not medicated. But they don't have access to the exhibit file. It's just like, wow, Rita spent a lot of money on my medical records. I destroyed them. I don't give a shit. And they're like, see, that's why they explain the borderline. She destroyed not just her records, but she destroyed other things too. And yeah, they're just like, you need to take chill pills. He's like, no, I'm not taking the chill pills, Granny. It was just on and on and on, and they were getting ready to, and they're just like, you know what? It takes a lot of patience for Rita to basically just stand there smiling, and I'm just like, I mean, I have friends that ask me, fucking, how do you fucking manage? It's like this. The Bible says, carry each other's burdens. Well, I'm doing the best I can, but I don't see Chloe's mom getting off her ass and seeing what's going on. I mean, Chloe's mom basically says she's decompressed. We can both agree to that if you're watching this, Chloe's mom. Because you know damn good and well, and everyone around, even Gabby knows that she's decompressed. Same with fucking Kara Court. Same with fucking, Danielle, one of my sisters. Same with, my sister Jennifer and my sister Tamara and everyone around. They all know she's decompressing. The thing is, there's nothing in that. She's decompressing to the point where she implodes or explodes. It's not going to be a pretty sight. I mean, literally. I've tried to get her to do it, and she even told the hospital that I get pirate juice. That helps me. That's wrong. But she also says that that I wanted her off that. No, I basically was watching a documentary on medications, and it said it was bad. So she decided to get rid of everything, and now it's like, and so, I mean, literally throws a fit that if she doesn't get fish and chips, burgers at Dairy Queen or McDonald's, or Taco Bell or Arby's, or Dairy Queen, she ain't driving the truck. Oh, then she'll drive truck, but we won't stop her. We go hungry. Then she basically says if I don't get her tobacco, she's going to make it so we don't get any groceries this coming month. And I have to stop and get the stockpile on the way, so we have plenty. And then the same thing goes for, I mean, sorry to say it, but it sounds really what would be the word he did? Extortion? Blackmail? I mean, they put it all in there. They're just like, she is mentally unstable, literally. And if she ends up having a sex change, she gets through it, she's gonna be the worst fucking unstable person ever. I mean, look, last time she was bitching about how I smell. And they said, well, Rita, when did the last time you showered? 2 days ago. Well, why haven't you done it? Well, I did yesterday, but I said, not today because, I had to get moving along, and she's holding this and that. It's like, well, I'm not going to take you to the library. So I wheeled myself up there. Literally, I was killing myself in a wheelchair, but I did. I did it for myself. And she got angry that I'm not relying on her. I mean, look, the neighbors basically are all telling her, and friends that I know, they're checking on me, hey, Rita doesn't know you jack shit, and she's getting angry. Look, she basically gets so damn depressed that they even put in, she's distancing herself from everyone because she wants what she wants. She wants fucking, she wants another fucking, she wants a third meal. She wants this, and this. She doesn't get it. I mean, we just found out her rent's not going to be cheap, and yet she's just like, yeah, So, but let's talk about the other issues real quick because, frankly, I gotta get taking a bath. I'm over here protecting the wounds of dilator. But to get out of my vagina, she was telling me it smelled pretty bad. It's like, well, yeah, it does smell because, well, because of other issues and so forth, the plumbing's been redirected, so, I do get blood drainage and stuff. Jana probably doesn't know that, but yeah, discharge, foul smell, and, et cetera, et cetera, and so, but anyway, back to the story. So, about the electric, when I checked my email, they gave me the rent cost. She's going to put together a map system so we can get to where we're going because there's a lot of traffic and everything else. And, we're really excited. At the same time, we're very unhappy. The cost is going to be, through the roof, for moving. But, that's the other thing. The people basically said, who made this fucking this move possible? And she's like, me. Really? You're offering gas, but you want to buy a bag of tobacco, you want to buy a roll of tobacco, rolled dip, for somebody wondering, I think it's, a roll is basically 5 cans, right? 5 cans. Or I'll show you a picture of a roll, okay, there's this one, here. 5 cans of dip, there's a roll, there's a picture of a roll right there, so she wants, and so, because of it, basically, it's like, she's saying, that the, world, owes her. And it's like, and so, with me, it's like, the world owes you, yes. Well, that's all good and gravy, and so, with her, it's, she wants all this stuff, it's, they're saying, hey, who's fucking paying the gas? She's like, well, Rita's gonna have to, because I need to get towels, I need a blanket, I need dip, well, the neighbor's basically turning around and saying, look, she needs a fucking thing. So one of the things the place on the hill is doing is they're gonna contact her welfare office and say, hey, she can't manage her money. I mean, she can't fucking even pay the gas to move because that's her section of rent this month. Said she's fucking going and buying this, and this, they should have known by now. Or no, he should be open around 9, so 8:30 to 9. So it's, the point is they're gonna let him know, and, they're gonna set it up, but he can't do anything. He can put it in for next month, in September, because, the neighbors and everyone around is just like thinking it's just downright wrong. Close mom's watching, you can understand it's downright wrong. You're sitting there and, you got a woman who basically wants to spend it foolishly. And, you're sitting there tolerating, Chloe's mom already knows this for you, Gabby, Lexi, Tara, Jay, that she's the woman that's like, ow, my kid is, I haven't done that. Yeah, your kid hasn't done it. Minecraft should be delivered too, by the way, Gabby, to let you know. And I'm gonna try Monster Hunter, but anyway, so the bottom line is, I got all these blessings, and then I got an email yesterday, by the way, well, actually, a couple days ago, and again, this is the thing, she was throwing a fucking shit fit about this last night, and, at the hospital, and the neighbor turned around, my sister, and she said, hey, faith's in the Lord, you can't break freedom. Well, anyways, they asked me what the faith was on. They're all religious, and I go, the problem with the fucking truck. She's afraid that they're gonna downsize it to a 15-footer or a 17, and we won't have enough room for shit. Well, you take all the boxes, you might be able to cram into a 17 barely with the furniture. 17, you're basically pushing 20. Yeah, you can probably do it nicely, but I need to make sure the 24 basically, or 26, right? Well, anyways, she turns around and she's saying, wow, we're going to have to throw out all Rita's shit because I'm not taking my, well, the neighbor turns around and says, Rita's fucking paying the truck, Rita's fucking paying this, Rita's fucking paying that, Rita's fucking, all you got is what, a couple boxes? Let's see, 4 suitcases, Chloe, about 4 suitcases of clothes and a giant box of clothes, an extra large box. You can leave your shit behind. We still will have, we still have to leave some stuff behind. But no, her stuff's more important, so they called her a selfish son of a bitch. And I'm going, you gotta be joking. And they're like, no. I mean, look, she's thinking about downsizing all your shit, but not hers. I mean, you guys gotta make some compromise. I said, I don't have a lot of clothes like clothes, so, but, it was upsetting to the neighbor, and it was upsetting to the neighbor's son, when, he's basically called a fucking criminal. And then he's getting upset that, she thinks he's trying to take advantage of us when he's like, $10, pull your weeds, I'll do this for you, and I'll trim it up, so when the new tenant moves in, the place looks great. I said, sure, $10 it is. I said, I'll pay a fucking 10 if you can fix these things. He says, hey, I can do that real quick. I can move in there while you're moving stuff out in the truck. I said, I'll even get you a burger. He says, thank you. I appreciate that. Or a $5 pizza. He says, I love the idea, Rita. Thank you. I'll help you with the phone. It's really nice, he says, I don't want a fellow woman, but he's like also, he's afraid when we're going in a rural community, it's going to be not peaches and cream or, and he says, you might be accepted, you might be better off, but this drama Queen Bee, and it was just, it upset me, it depressed me too, and they asked what I was depressed about, and when I was leaving, they asked me to sit down for a bit, and I sat in a room, they actually billed me, and I talked to the people, and they said, you're strong, Rita, but you're not that strong, you're basically, like Jenna would say, I'm fucking a weakling, a weak woman. But they said, no, I'm stronger than Jenna. Jenna thinks I'm weak, and I love Jenna dearly. Jenna's awesome. And, there's no thing, you're awesome, boo, you're awesome. And, they say I'm strong. I mean, I'm basically holding the fort down for taking care of a psychopath. That's how they put it. I'm handling all the shit that I've been dealt with. And yet I'm still walking strong, walking with a big, walk tall, carry a big stick, tread lightly, And I am, but they're all, everyone's saying be careful, because in a new place you might basically just snap and have a meltdown, or I mean, literally they're kind of afraid, of her mentality. I mean, literally they don't think Chloe's telling the truth, at the mental place. I mean, I basically said, hey, they even put in that she's that, because the hospital couldn't get the records. The release of info wasn't going to. But they wanted to, they've been trying to compile records for one place, but at the same time, they know that, and they also know Chloe basically, they know that Chloe had a breakdown between where we're going and, transferring over Medicaid, then, they know exactly that they'd be paying the bill. And then they basically know that they'd have to authorize it anyway. And then when she got out, they would basically be telling them, do not discharge her at all because she's lied and you need to discharge her to this place. Well, she doesn't want to go through that place, so she's in a place where, she just wants to hide everything, and it makes me laugh because, it's like she doesn't want anyone, she claims that everyone's fucking stupid. The big hospitals that Jenna works at, they're all stupid. Stupid is as stupid does, but then you got, uh, other issues. Oh, and, I need to email my friend on that one question. I'm still waiting for you, Jenna, if you're listening with hair removal. Not that it matters. My bush is just fine. And thank you very much. You know how our bushes are. But you can laugh, Jenna, because I was told last night it reeks, it smelled. Well, it was a thing where they just put in pure jealousy. They're just like, she's jealous because my bush smells. Well, thing is, it's freaking 107 out. Today's supposed to be 105 to 109 and cloudy. So, you got all this fucking cloudiness, the heat's raising, and so, my motto is, just I'm gonna take a shower, actually a bath, but, I got all my business done. So today, and finally, what happened was I was talking to these people, last night, and they said, well, whatever you get, you're going to have to prioritize, and the main reason I was going to sell, besides getting rid of what I needed to get rid of is I was thinking of getting more TV dinners. And, the thing is, you only need, right now, currently, I would only need 8 TV dinners. So I can get a roll of dip and 8 TV dinners, and I'd be fucking happy, And thing is, I was talking to someone about Scully, and I was like, do they have a roll of cherry? Because if they don't have cherry, I can't use the Skull coupon. And I do not like Skull mint. I mean, the extra mint, yeah, and the extra wintergreen, yeah, but mint, no. The cherry I want to try, and the apple I want to try. Now, Coke, I like Southern Blend, but Coke's Southern Blend has a problem with it doesn't pick up the flavors properly, And when I say properly, I'm talking about as in, within 20 minutes, the entire flavors is, sucked out. It's I think they were trying to mimic cigarette, but, it's just, so, they're like that. And then, prioritizing, if there's enough money, with dip and stuff, I thought maybe I'd get something to eat, like Burger King and McDonald's. Now, if I can't do that, I will be picking up Burger King and or McDonald's on Friday, and Saturday I wanted Burger King on the way out, because we're going to be traveling across, the mountain pass, and so, and that was the other thing, Chloe basically turned around. She was like, no, I'm not going to do this if you don't do this for me. The hospital turned around and said, hey, you're fucking being selfish. I mean, look, she's offering to get you lunch, and you're like, fuck you. If you don't give me this, I'm not fucking stopping. And you can piss in the damn cap. They said that's fucking pure abuse. And they basically are making it, they said we can make this fucking stick. She's like, I mean, literally. I mean, they basically restrained her until she left, because she was basically getting to the point of violence. I mean, and it was not good, but at the same time, they're getting to the point where, that they said it themselves. She's going to have to be involved here in one way or another. And they even recommended places I could go out there, where Jenna and I are, and I hope to meet Jenna, because I really want to sit down and eat some buffalo wings with her, maybe have a beer or some wine and just shoot the shit, because she's awesome, she's an awesome person, I like her. I like you, boo. Too bad you're married, because, like I said, I'd steal you for myself, but you get the joke, right? But, for some of you out there, I want to tell you all, out of love for you all, that when my new place is set up, I will sit down and I will explain everything in detail as promised. Everything, what's happened, etc., what's going on. Of course, Mom, you stay the fuck out of it, or I'm gonna be fucking having some problems with you, because it's about time the world knows what's happened. TJ's probably curious. Lexi and Gabby are. Lexi, I think, knows to a point, but, Lexi, I didn't spell it out, and so forth and so on. So, anyways, I better take a shower, because it doesn't get done. And when my bath is done, I gotta check the mail after I'm dried off. I gotta get Missy in the shower. She's gonna basically, get done, and then afterwards, we're going to go and take care of business, and then we're set for the day. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to do if everything goes according to plan. And so I checked already on pricing online, so I'm not going to get ripped off. If I get ripped off, you'll hear about it tonight, and I'll explain everything in detail. With that said, stay tuned for part 2 later tonight. Chloe's already got her movies planned. Apparently last night she turned off my fucking movie again. That's one thing I just want to say. When we did get home, she turned it off. She didn't want to hear fucking Gandhi. The guy was a genius, he's a peaceful person. I got a Gita coming in the mail. I told her she needs a different Bible, so. But anyways, with that said, everyone please add, subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions, hit that like, subscribe button, post in front of the family, thank you. And thanks for watching Butter.